Yeah, this matchup mid is going to be really rough on Dundee. sUSCRIBETE looks to be the one who's going to be sitting mid here. They do drop a sentry straight away, and QO... Oh, they can't go to... Okay.
At the same time.
That was actually insane. I can't believe they both did at the exact same time.
Very quick reaction from both.
Yeah, but sUSCRIBETE actually has 2 sentries, so that's not that big of a deal. And he's okay with making this trade, right? Like, giving Dead an easier lane, it doesn't matter about the EXP so much for the SF in the early lane, it's just about getting the souls. Once he gets up, it's whatever. Like, sUSCRIBETE can decide to go do whatever he wants after that point. It's just getting Denny to, like, even getting 5 or 6 souls is more than enough. You gain, like, 12 damage, 14 damage, something like that, and you're pretty much ready to go.
I mean, what do you reckon about these lanes then? Kind of dueling coming out from the side of MVP. You've got March and Febby down here trying to deal with Forced and Artstar. And then top lane you have Nuts. And of course KP dealing with the Funnick Darkseid.
Funnick's going to get a lot out of this lane. It's actually very difficult for this particular hero combination to kill him, unless for some reason they're able to stun him while Surge is going out. But it's important to keep in mind that Witch Doctor has travel time on his stun. So unlike Rubik or anybody else with an instant skill, you're not going to be able to cast it on him when he's surging away, which is typically the best time to use it because you want the movement speed to get from the ability itself. When you cast, if he's actually surging away already, the stun doesn't hit him until the surge is over, which means he's already too far away. So this particular hero combination is not so great at zoning, whereas bottom, it's like the man's lane. You got Tusk and Spirit Breaker. Eventually, we're going to try to go for kills, but I think Bane is tanky enough of a support to where I don't think either team is really going to kill each other unless they hard commit.
I mean, either way, like Horse is going to have the farm secured for himself here. Artstar able to create the space. Still seeing sUSCRIBETE. He really wants to look for that kind of bottle snipe to get the courier. But it's going to be Q holding onto the bottle and just looking to get the runes instead. Fair there as well, maybe just in case there was going to be any kind of sneaky action going on from the bounty hunter. But CS-wise, spot Dendy, thanks to sUSCRIBETE's helping hand, having a grand old time in the mid lane. 14 to 13, 13 denies against QO 3 and 0. QO getting totally crushed up. If he goes down here, this is going to be terrible for him. Dendy, you're getting the first blood as well. I don't think this mid lane will be more than any harder.
This is a complete mashing, like 16 and 15 first blood. Like this is the dream for a Shadow Fiend. Like you think babysit like that, and your bounty hunter also securing you a kill. There's absolutely no way you're gonna see a better start than this. Like I don't really know what QO's game plan's gonna be after that. Like he's already very far ahead. He's full level. We're gonna see Funnick actually will drop a top lane, but he gets a kill.
Yeah, with the double man shells by and what lane is the board stage moving in onto March. March trying to just getting the back to Dota, still not gonna find it. He's delivering of course, holding back Bevy. Artstar silencing up, and Artstar might just move back, picking up for himself in a few seconds if need be. Bevy trying to run himself away from Boss, but there's the double kill from Boss.
And QO dies again.
Oh wow.
So MVP's entire team pretty just died. Every single person. QO died, Tusk died, Spirit Breaker died, Witch Doctor died. Every person who lived through that entire thing was key. So we talked about how Funnick was going to get a decent amount out of his lane. He gets a kill. He does trade his life for it, and I think the support actually died after he died, so maybe not the idea. But still, Navi, they're off to an amazing start here in Game 2.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
5-for-1 at the moment on the board. And sUSCRIBETE, the fact that he was just scripting mid lane so hard, and he got a fair bit of XP out of it as well, been finding the bounty runes, sitting out halfway through level 3, 4 minutes in, not bad at all. This bounty hunter has just been camping mid. Kirk has been called in on the mid lane though, Febby now on the test hanging around, and there's also Nuts potentially looking for a wraparound as it's indicated on the map. Dendy and pretty high up onto the high ground. They've got sUSCRIBETE here as well though for this fight if he kicks off Nuts, maybe looking to try and wrap around onto this one, but he might get caught out by sUSCRIBETE, and they might just go for the kill. Dendy moving in, the paralyzed guard will bounce once. sUSCRIBETE continuing to chase this down. Nuts should be okay just about with the Voodoo Restoration, and the Southern MVP will get themselves out, but still Dendy is certainly getting to the point where you've got to kind of ask yourself, what are Phoenix going to do about it?
The real problem is not even what are they going to do about Dendy, it's what are they going to do about Funnick now, because he's left alone. Like he's level 5 at 5 minutes, that's great. Like he's got death, but big deal, he's still getting farm and experience, it's all he really needs. It's not always a matter of what the mid player gets, is how much of a reaction the enemy team has to put towards you because of your performance in the game so far. Like by sUSCRIBETE keeping mid, he forced MVP to react to Dendy because of how much farm he's getting and due to the duos. I mean, he's level 4. He's lower level than Navi's off now. Like, that kind of thing cannot stand. Like, you have to do something about it. And when you make that rotation, you're automatically conceding the fact that Funnick is going to be getting more out of his off lane. So now, MVP have the issue of having to react to Navi. They're not pushing the pace being pushed.
On top lane, we're going to see a bit of a rotation as Febby coming in, maybe looking to see if we can find the ice charge to block Funnick off. Pull down, connecting the ice charge. No! Oh, pushed the surge. Just quick enough for Funnick to get himself on the right side of that one and get himself out of there. So, unfortunately for Funnick, a rotation wasted.
Now, that was really close, though, to be fair. Like, that was barely a big mark. And sUSCRIBETE continually being annoying here, chasing down onto Q. He's getting charged, though.
Yeah, Mark's coming in today. And he does, though. And doesn't really like to do this. It's offensive nightmare anyway. And sUSCRIBETE's going to be able to get himself out of there. Nothing coming of it for MVP once more. And still just kind of forcing Q back down the lane. Benji's starting to clear up the creep camps here as well in the jungle. And sUSCRIBETE with this double damage. And he's going to maybe go for something on charge here. They can find the crush. And there we go, they're going to get him with the double damage. I think Mark could be in a lot of trouble. He has got a chance. No, he's not going to find it. And of course, there with Bashes hitting down the Spirit Breaker. And that, of course, will be the third kill now for your safe lane Slard, who's having a grand old time in terms of the farm as well. Still slightly losing out to the KP Gyrocopter. And again, you always talk about KP. It's going to be all about what this Gyrocopter can achieve in the mid game and talking about everything in the mid lane. Q just doing that. It's now from the MVP. Trying to get the brain tap off. Now with the keeping Q alive. Q, can he get himself out of this? Yes, he can. Just a willful. And now Dendy, final right click finishes off there. It's a 1-for-1 in the mid lane. Both supports trading their lives, but Dendy, of course, getting that kill. And now on a killing spree. 7 minutes in.
Nah, I think he could have actually killed them both. It was unfortunate. I think the way the ice shards were landing, he couldn't get a good line on the third raise. So when they used ice shards, it went into snowball. The second raise missed. He was trying to line up the close March.
Just going to be able to charge out in time.
That was nice.
Only just.
Yeah. And I think Dendy, okay, he's either, no, he's going Aquila for sure.
Tower is under attack.
I thought he might be going Yules for this game, which I actually think would be okay.
Okay, sUSCRIBETE was able to pick off Spirit Breaker there on the retreat back to base.
This early game for MVP is a total disaster now.
And they got to take Febby does pops the sentry over here though. sUSCRIBETE is going to make the right movement.
Oh, he's going to soak the EXP as well from the TA. That's so annoying.
TA's out of mana and out of regen. sUSCRIBETE getting himself this kill. He's going to chase it down. Febby is there to help out the TA, but with his noble, sUSCRIBETE needs to be careful. Can he find it? He might be able to. The Shuriken! He gets the kill. He's going to pay with his life, but I think that's more than worth it there. Finding another kill onto TA. He's getting charged, but should be able to make his way back over to this wrong side of the map. And sUSCRIBETE might have had a great game with the second game of Shaker today, but now on Bounty Hunter to be back on form at the moment. 2 kills, 3 assists, and an invaluable amount of work done to secure that mid lane.
His experience is actually very high as well. Like, he's 0.6 already, and it's not even 9 minutes in. So a roaming hero being almost level 6 at this stage in the game, he is very, very high level for this point. And if he gets the track up early, like, compare his level to QO. QO is level 6! The roaming bounty hunter is almost on the same experience per minute as the mid player from MVP.
Nightmare. I'll start hanging around. A couple of them arch just off the nether strike, but now they're trying to chase it down. They'll find the kill there with the raises. Spain with the final touch with the brain sap turn. They are being able to bring down that Spirit Breaker. Another kill here for Nav. And so at the moment, 9 minutes into this game, the difference is actually starting to get pretty heavily out of control, heading towards 5,000 in terms of for net worth, and XP in the 4K mark as well. 9 minutes in, that's a pretty big difference.
I'm actually amazed at the contrast between these two games. It seems like today, one game goes very lopsided for one team. It's a crazy back and forth, or it's 1-1, but the second game goes crazy lopsided for the other team. It's just like, how can one play well in one game, and the other, it's just like from the get-go, they're kind of just getting over. If I want to attribute it to draft, I think it's just like
Radiant's middle tower is under
getting
attack.
caught out and outplayed. I mean, they didn't address the bounty hunter at all, right? They let Kuro stay mid in a 2v1 against an SF, and there was absolutely no reaction. I think it still would have maybe been better to just have maybe Nuts sitting there from the beginning, so the Shadow Fiend and the Bounty couldn't just bully people around, because then, after a while, even if it stays the 2v1, the TA at least self-sufficient after she hits like, I don't know, level 5, level 6, something like that, and you have max level refraction, but because he got punished so early, he's not really able to do anything on his own anymore, and he needs like constant babysitting.
And Horst at the moment as well. 10.5 minutes in, has the blink traps completed as well. So he's going to be quite a force as well if he catches out anyone on the side of MVP. Okay, although in terms of the work, let's have a look what we're looking at the moment. And well, it is deadly at the moment. 6.2k, 6.3k gold on the man, and looks to be what is going to be, yeah, completed dual scepter on his way out as well. 11. Pretty terrifying. Top lane was able to, well, finally come up to lose the bounty on Temp. Might be in trouble as well with a surge himself, but with a voice cast as well. There we go, finishes off there with the snowball. Double kill for Feli. So we are seeing a faithful trade there come out for MVP, but they did lose the AP gyrocopter.
Now, the 2v trade for the 1 core, I think that's still okay for MVP, considering Dendy was a little bit underleveled, but now he's made his way pretty well back into the game. He's almost level 8 right now. The one thing that's scary is Dendy already having Yules means that he's level 11, he can solo kill anyone on the side of MVP. And I think after this, he probably just blink into BKB. It's a pretty standard build that a lot of champions do nowadays when you don't feel like you need back, or you just have somebody else that can who makes it, in which case it's going to be fine for this team. And I'm guessing right now MVP are looking to defend tier 1.
There we go, Dandy. Is he, no, he's not going to go for it with the Requiem, just going to use...
Is he dead? Okay, he has refraction, never mind.
He's got the charges, he's got the refraction, and then he might try and chase this. There's going to be backup in the form of March and KP coming in. And he has got his full fight man behind him, deeper towards the mid lane from Tusk. We might see something kick off this, and Echo just getting the tracks out, making it very hard for MVP to find a jump onto Na'Vi, and with that MVP realizing this is not the time to fight from that angle. And Na'Vi just go back to farming up the lanes with a TP to the top from her boss. Maybe learn to see if they can catch out Nuts, and here we go, blinking forward towards Nuts. Nuts has got to run, he's got to hide, there's no doing out the amplified damage on with the slithering, the flashes as well. One more will do the job, and a hitting streak for her forward. Now continues to hold on our second place on the network for just behind.
I think Havos probably just goes minus again this game. Yeah, he's buying it. This game is a much more acceptable minus game.
Can I get the shot? It does. With Dendy there, will yours and perfect timing. Blows March for the Spirit Breaker. Now with the Snowball Cast, he's bringing Snake to the load. Now he's bringing Deadly as well. Dendy's got a history. Might even try and turn this one into some pieces. Well, Snake are chasing him. It just has come out. Snake is come out. Price is there. Finishing off Katie on the gyrocopter. Dendy looking for more Q over the TP out for the sidelines. Now with the track onto Febby. This is a lot of track all over the way of MVP. It's going to be a triple kill. And it might be more. You'll set off. The punches are getting those well. Bane picks one up, but potentially 4 heroes falling in quick succession there on the side of MVP. What's going on? Well as Kimo in a lot of trouble. For Seneko, but of course is there to back up Seneko. They'll bring it down. But trying to go, but you shouldn't do that. He's got a blink dagger. He might just go for this. He's not going to go for it. Not going to go for it, unfortunately. I'm hoping for a little bit of ham there from the boss, but he called it. With the push onto the tier 2. But that, again, 17 for 5. Na'Vi, what an engagement. It's actually over time. It was everyone dying.
Yeah, everyone had to die. By the way, are you saying cold bacon is bad?
I don't know. I was looking
at bacon.
Well, bacon is bacon, but I prefer hot bacon.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll let that one go.
If it's going to be cold bacon, I'd rather have ham.
Look, the Dyer's top tower is under attack.
I'm looking at this game right now, and I'm thinking to myself, how did MVP get themselves back into the game? Because right now it's Blink, Duel, and Dendy.
We're at the 1,000 difference per minute now. 14k lead, 14 minutes in.
This is the most one-sided game that I've seen so far.
Look, the
Like not just in our stream, but in all of them. Like I know that there was a secret Fnatic earlier, and then I think the first game was like Fnatic's secret, but I think this is even more one-sided. Start straight away. The wall speed drops as well. But very hard to do anything once. They're not even going to try. QA's just cleaning up this ancient stack, but it looks like Na'Vi want to go for more. I'll start to make up the car. This is nice for the Deadwood. Okay, that's the hero down to the one snake. Tanky, that worst place to bring it down.
that will bring him down in. That's going to be that Andy now turning to the far. Looking at the rest of it below that. March getting low. Find 3 heroes so far from the side of MVP now. Looking forward to get on to Kuro. Kuro turns into a free. Eyeballs go forward. He's going to kill him as well. 4 heroes down MVP, and they'll be able to clear up the rest of these ancients. Big plays here from Na'Vi. We'll look at the lead. It was not nice for MVP Phoenix. It's going to be even nastier now with these ancients and those skills pulling the well of the raid.
So Indy is going to almost have his BKB after this, guys, I think. Okay, they're going to back off. They realize that MVP are now reviving and they don't want to risk it, so they didn't lose too many in the agent stack. The team is actually not very good at killing into this stage in the game, so I understand Navi's hesitance to go in there and try to just clear that out completely, but it's like the graph just isn't stopping going. It's just not stopping. They're just continually getting farther and farther ahead, and I mean, sure, every kill you get for MVP right now is worth so much. Like, if they kill Dendy, they're gonna get a ridiculous amount of gold. Like, thousands, probably. Just for
it's
one
a big
kill.
hit. I mean, it's what, 16 minutes in. Haven't been able to kill him yet. He is now pretty much double the net worth of the highest person on the side of MVP. KP and actually there's a fight going on. Let's have
They backed him up the high ground!
Missile chasing him down. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill him. Although there's a missile, it is only level 1. Snake should be fine. He's got the limit cap as well. The dust has some out of the out to Mark. Holding back the rating up, but KP will try to kill him out. He's to the race. KP goes out. March, he's got nowhere to run. He'll fall as well. Godlike streak now for Dendy. They lose an Echo, but they take 2 back with vengeance.
That was almost like the sickest save pirate style. He gets a nightmare nothing. The dust wore off, but unfortunately for him, there were multiple people carrying dust.
Now, TA, I don't think you want to be here.
No, dude, he's fine. He's gonna walk it off. He's fine.
Walk it off in the next one. It's a bit of a stomp, a bit of a crush, a slithering crush to put it precisely. Vorst now, again, both the Vorst and Dendy have not died at all this game. Let's have a look at the KDA, what we're kind of seeing across the board. Yeah, it's pretty horrific if you're an MVP Phoenix fanboy. This is, and now they're going to get Broke Shannon's front RV, turning their attention to it. I don't think there's anything that Phoenix can do at this point in the game to stop it. The amount of damage that it's just going to take it in them.
Doesn't it, like, the game's Vincent's team wins. It feels that people with this type of progression, like TB minus treads and Blink Dagger, like on Slardar, and Dendy having Blink Mules BKB. 18 minutes in. But this is what happens when you stop really hard with the Bounty Hunter. Like, your golden relation is insane. Like, you just get so much income from just killing over and over and over again. And they built them as like, that's why I said that Eels was good this game, if Dendy picked it up, is it's such a nice item for being able to take those isolating engagements and go for kills, and that's what Pete's team also want to do. But the thing is, they have track. So anytime that happens, you just get so much more out of it.
Arsenal's going to be charged up here. He's got a backup bomb. The Vorst doesn't want to try and turn it. But I think moving in has the wall available for this fight if it kicks. Just missing Dendy at the moment. He's looking to try out the momentum with the creeps, head towards tier 2 on the top lane. And the rest of the RB will head to ground. I just feel that Phoenix, they just can't find the time to fight, and at this point of the game, it's going to be so damn hard for them to do so. I just don't know how they're killing the members of Na'Vi at this point.
That's the question. Can they actually kill anyone? I mean, to be fair, their heroes aren't actually that tanky. Like, even 1400 health, that's doable, right? As long as you're in a situation where Na'Vi are maybe on high ground or catch them out in the ocean, but unfortunately that Persian's already dead, so...
really.
Maybe you can kill Dendy once, maybe you can kill Havos once, but Dendy with the Aegis, I'm not entirely sure if they can take him down 2 times. The best, most likely the best play here is just to go for the tier 2s and just play it safe. Like, again, every single kill MVP get is worth a ton because of the lead that Na'Vi have right now. Like, we're looking at 20,000 gold, over 15,000 experience in 19 minutes in. Like, that is staggering.
Yeah, it is.
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't remember the time I've seen a stomp that was this. The differences being created in terms of net worth and XP are absolutely. And this time is only going to push it even more here. They should be able to claim this one nice and easily from the mid lane.
Middle tower is
and just the final tier 2 getting indicated here on this bottom lane. They're going to push the creep rate back in, but Phoenix at the moment just in the base. They're just, I don't even know what the plan is here, because I I don't know if there is a plan that you can do to stop Na'Vi at this point.
The plan is pretty much don't die in top lane. That's the plan.
See, Kyo did a fair bit of damage in return. Oh, the Fiend's grip there as well. There is going to be a chance. Maybe MVP feel that they can fire off the back of it. Going to go fast. They start. The double doesn't come out. Oh, but can they just not kill anyone? But what's that start? So that will not kill a board. It does. They're able to kill a board, which is pretty impressive. The first time into this game. Now Natus and Femi turn to Arsenal, but Arsenal should be able to fight forward. It's all about back this just never get himself out of there. No one's going to die here other than this. MVP do lose 3 heroes for it though across the map. Well, they're going to lose this tier 2 here as well. They may even lose 3. There's 3 heroes, well, just 2 of them are chasing it down. Looks like Gary's going to be okay. But I mean, one of the better trades that MVP's had this game, but that's not saying a lot.
Well, it was a trade.
It was a trade. They got something in return. They got a horse.
Most of the time in this game, they haven't been making trades. They've just been dying. So to make a trade is a good trade if you're MVP. And if we discount the gold that they lost from dying, it was roughly like 500. 1 hero was almost worth the same as 3 heroes from the side of MVP. That's ridiculous, because when Havos died, it was 1,330 gold. Like, that's a lot of gold for 1 hero. No, it's probably not going to be reflected in the graphs because Navi still got more out of it. It's just to say that
you might see a little dim.
Yeah,
it's a little one.
Just for the sake of arguing, if MVP managed to defend their base in a big way, kill like 2 or 3 heroes, maybe they kill Dendy and Havos or something like that, the gold swing is going to be massive. Like that's what they have to hope for. They have to hope that Navi go high ground and get wiped.
Oh, just the difference between it is getting to the point where there really isn't what to say. The proof is in the pudding. Everyone can see it at home. And QO now offering up his life to the odds. There's nothing you're going to say about this today, I'm afraid. Now, we're starting fighting to this level right force. With the BKB going for Mars here, the train from him as well. Now we're going to help Seneko here, looking for Pepper. Definitely has been pushed down for the night there, cancelling the channel. There's Rock Dandy here for the left field. The next one's Kate. They've lost 3. Who is dying? Well, it looks like everyone's dying. Nuts is the only one to live. Not to have been set. Well, okay, maybe not. Arsenal going forward. Here's back the end again. Natus is there as well. Double kill hit for the Slardar. And, well, 32 for 9. They're on to the tier 3 here in the mid lane. The World Tier is down. I think Navi going to be leaving this space anytime soon.
Yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and hang up some turrets and stuff, some rogues, put it down, make it nice and comfortable.
This is their base. Without a doubt.
I don't really know, it's like you mentioned, what else do you really say? It's not really crap. There's not really much that you can do.
23 minutes in.
This has got to be one of the biggest damages I've ever seen.
Think about it, it's got to be close to it, at least in this pack. I don't think differences of this big.
You see, it's very rare to see games like this.
He's just gets taken down immediately. Let's see if they can let me get the East Coast running breeze as well. I'm killing anyone on the side of the castle. They're not indeed. Jesus Christ. We'll take game 2 here against every snake. They find something.
Even killing bounty hunters. Like, that's how big of a network difference there was between the 2 teams. So, again, it's very common to see games like this, because if you're winning that hard, usually the game just ends, right? Like, you get like a 20,000 gold experience lead at 20 minutes, the game is just over. Like, every hero on Na'Vi just had such insane GPM. Like, Dendy had 800 almost. Sardar had 600. The Bounty Hunter, who had 16 CS, has 500 GPM. Like, that difference is staggering for a competitive game. So, again, MVP, they lead the series 1-1. I think they'll still feel like, okay, sure, getting stomped doesn't make you feel good, but you can come out of this series saying, look, we took a game off of Na'Vi. We're feeling pretty good about it. And Na'Vi are going, yeah, we should have done that both games. You know, they're thinking like, if we win this hard, shouldn't we have just won the previous game as well? But series goes 1-1. And I mean, this is our last game of the day.
It is, yeah. This is the 6th match that we've covered.
Leaving off on a stomp like that.
Yeah, definitely the saltiest game we've seen today, and well, in the tournament as a whole, I believe across the streams, as we said, I've not seen the Secret versus Fnatic game, so maybe that was on a similar level, but this one was certainly something. And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, so Na'Vi end up equalizing this series, taking it at 1-1, both teams walking away with 1 point each. So I believe that now puts Na'Vi onto 2 points in the group stages because of their matchup with Cloud9, in which they were able to secure a game and lose another. So be sure to check out those leaderboards, which I'm sure they will be showing, of course, over on the main stream. On this stream, though, there will be more action coming. I'm not too sure on the matches coming up, but I do know that it is going to be LD and Gods that are going to be following them with you for the rest of the day. But from myself and Draskell, that is it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the cast and the coverage here at the International 2015 group stages. We will see you personally tomorrow for some more Dota 2, but don't go anywhere, there is still more to come here with LD and Gods. We'll see you guys tomorrow.